up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're going to break down Father and Son by Cat Stevens. Childhood music for me, and I love Cat Stevens. I've said that before, but anyway, shout out to Team Use of Cat Stevens. Also, thanks for supporting Marty Music. Appreciate you subscribing here to the channel and clicking that bell notification. Really helps me out. Plus, I got a bunch of bonus links in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Now let's get to the song. All right, the intro, we're going to start with a G chord. And if you can't play G with your ring finger, middle finger, and pinky, it's a good time to start practicing it because you can add, while you keep the ring and pinky, you can add 2nd fret D, 1st fret B, and you get C over G is what I would call that. Now, if you can't do that, you can go G, 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 C. So either one, but I think the sound of the record is on that intro part. And then it's another guitar. It's not the same guitar, but we're going to do it as one guitar. We're going to go. And that's these classic double stops. So it's 4th fret G and the 3rd fret high E. Then 5th fret G, 5th fret high E. Then we go into the progression, and only in this first part, and then when it mellows out at the end and kind of, it's almost identical lyrics, but it's like a little different perspective. During the very beginning and then the very end, it uses a D chord, whereas the rest of the song, instead of a D, you're using B minor 7. I'll show you as we get to it. But this would actually be a great song if you're working on bar chords to just get one bar chord in there. So let's start with the main part right in the beginning. G to D, then C major, and then A minor 7, and you simply just take the ring finger off. So check it out. G, settle D, if you C, you can A minor. Look at G, then the E minor now, then a regular A minor. So that's the gist of basically most of the song is G, D, but sometimes B minor, but they can be substituted for each other. So it's G, do the D, then a C, ring finger off A minor 7, then a G again, but now E minor, then A minor, to D, then back to the first thing again, G, to the D, then a C again, and A minor 7 again, then G again, to E minor again, A minor to D. So we just did that exact same thing, but now finally, instead of D, now for pretty much the rest of the song until it goes back to the mellow beginning again, now we're going to play B minor 7 where D was. So it just is a bar on the 2nd fret. You've got 3rd fret on the B, 4th fret on the D, barred on the 2nd. Now if you're a beginner and you can't play that chord, you can play a D chord instead. Nothing really changes. Okay, so here we go. G, you are B minor 7, and C, everything else is the same, A minor 7, and the G's the same, and the E minor's the same, and the A minor's the same. Then the D, it was G, but now B minor 7, and C, A minor 7, G, E minor, your dreams may not. So that's one of those little things where it changes now. So the last one, G, B minor 7, C, A minor 7, you will still be here tomorrow. but your dreams may not. So dreams may not is D to G, then it's the intro. See how it cuts right in, or it like ends short into the intro. That loud. Will G be here, E minor, but your D, G intro. And then not the boo-da, boo-da, because it goes right back in to this exact same progression we played. I try to explain, but it's that, like I remember I said it's always B minor 7, so how can G try to B minor 7 when it does C A minor 7 and G, E minor, A minor. All the same. So what happens is it goes through this progression, and then finally there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. So instead of it goes through the whole progression, and finally I have to go away. So D to D to G, and then I D C intro G. So one more time on that, and then that's pretty much the whole song. So if you're still with me, we might as well go for it. So how can I try to explain when I do return? It's always the same story. Now there's two guitars, but you could play A minor here and add that 3rd fret high E. Solo. And keeps going. Sorry. Sorry. Still soloing. Same form as what we just did. Yeah. And then now it's mellowed out after the guitar solo. That chord, it's like basically just go back to the first verse. So time to make a change. Yes, it's D again, right? Oh, one more D. When you found something going on, take your time, think a lot. Now it goes back to B minor. I think of everything. All the times that I've cried, thinking all the things I goes right through that again.